Uh, Olga asks, when someone comes to a therapist for help, even when he or she is in a very desperate situation, they may feel hope for understanding, relief of inner suffering, help. Sometimes a person oneself has it inside but doesn't notice it. Can we help him or her to actualize the experience of hope in a person? Is it necessary?
Yeah, this is a task and a possibility for counselors and therapists to activate hope, to vitalize the person, to make the values, the relationships, the loves, that what I care for, that what is important for me, to bring it up and put it on the table and to make it visible that they can connect with that what is so worthy, so good, so tasty, so warm, and that they can um, become aware that this is it what counts in my life. Many people have such elements, but they are blurred, they are numb, they do not realize, they do not prioritize, and then they are somehow lost in their life. And we make them aware and or help them to feel more, to connect again with what is really valuable and for what it is worth living and to engage and to take time and to decide for. And then life becomes strong and tasty and strengthening. And for that, counselors, psychotherapists are really number one helpers to connect people with their existence and the values of their existence, the values, what they are there for. But they need often the dialogue, the confrontation, the view of a counselor or a therapist on their life, on their situation, that the therapist contributes by saying what touches him or her, looking at this life situation, at these circumstances in the family, in the lockdown, or in the partnership, or in the work. And that they share also what they see. This we do in existential approach, existential analysis at least, that we, we are partners of life with our clients and patients. And we, of course, we give them the space to connect, to talk, to speak about what matters them. And we follow them, empathizing, being with them, and looking at their situation not only empathically, but also phenomenologically, which means we are ready to be touched by what matters in our own view, in the way how we experience their situation, what reaches me, what seems to me being important. And we share that. And this is a personal sharing. By this personal sharing, we are awakening people to existential life, because then they get to hear, oh, what this therapist counselor, she feels this being important for him or her. This would matter. Maybe this is something which could also matter for me. Maybe not. And we enter into dialogue, and our clients also sometimes disagree or say, interesting, it's so for you. It's not so for me. For me, it is more this or that. And then we say, oh, that's good. So we help him or her, our clients, to find out what, and to come closer, what is of real value for them. And this needs dialogue. And dialogue means that I also share what seems to me important, not so much also cognitively, but mostly what seems to me important because it touches me, it stands out from what he or she is saying. It has a special quality. And by speaking it up, we are underlining it, and the clients are invited to look again on it and not to overlook what is in it, what we can possibly see better from the side when we look at the situation, and they are in. And so this is a stereo looking, this is a bifocal looking at their life situation, which makes it, gives that, adds it a third dimension. It makes it more plastic. And so we we can help each other. And not only in counseling or in psychotherapy, but this is the, the good in being in a partnership, that we look bifocally to the life situations, to our children, to our own lives, to ourselves, and to have another view which makes it more plastic and three-dimensional.
Thank you very much for your answering. It was very precious. We hope to go on in our next questions and next interview. Thank you, Alfred.
Thank you, Irina, for collecting all these questions and for bringing them up. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.